Now, gotta ask you about Dmitry Bivol's performance, man. He pitched pretty much a shutout, man, against Zurdo. Were you surprised how pretty much easy he made it look, man?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I wasn't surprised. I was just about how he did because that's always how he looks. He's a great boxer, moves around really good. I'm just surprised that Zurdo wasn't able to do much. He wasn't really able to impose his will. I think he was throwing too much of the same combinations over and over again, and I don't know. I just think that they didn't prepare right for that. I don't think they studied right for that. But it was a great fight. Congratulations to Bivol. He did what he had to do. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with. He's really good. I would like to get a shot at him in the future, but I feel like the fight that needs to be made right now in the light heavyweight division is him versus Beterbiev. I feel like that would be an amazing fight, and I feel like that's the fight that to make at 175.
Well, shit, you brought it up. Who you got, man?
You never know, bro, because if you really look at it, if you look at Berterbee's fight when he fought for the WBC belt, I don't know the guy's name he fought, Alexander
Golfman.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I sparred him. I sparred that guy, and he has really good movement, but he doesn't hit hard at all.
Mm.
And he hurt Berterbeef like once or twice with the
Mm.
good right hands, good combinations. And Bivol is way stronger than that guy, than Alexander. So
Yeah.
I feel like they're Berterbeef, Bivol with the way he moves and the way he is. He has a great right hand, and he has a lot of experience right now. I feel like his confidence is at an all-time high right now because he beat Canelo, then he beat Zurdo. So it would be a great fight. I feel like Bivol has to just keep moving, not stay in one spot. But but I don't know, man. I don't know. Even maybe if Bivol if Berterbeef catches him on the ropes, you don't know. We've never seen Bivol have to fight off the ropes like that. Maybe he could, maybe he can't. So we don't. There's still a lot of unanswered questions there. But the one question that is, that is for sure that it would be a great fight. There's no question.
So I mean, granted, it'll be a great fight, but Beterbiev is kind of set to fight Anthony Yard pretty soon, and then after that, he's gonna go into like Ramadan. WBC also said that they want Colin Smith to like get his shot at Beterbiev as well. So who really knows if that fight's
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen next year? But Canelo was still chomping at the bit, man. He still wants it. If he just got the surgery on his left wrist, so a 100% fully focused, fully motivated Canelo, how much of a chance do you give him against Bivol, man?
I mean, I had to give him the same chance. I gave him like I don't think anything's gonna change, bro. I mean, you saying fully motivated for it all, but I mean, he's been motivated. I don't think he wasn't motivated for the fight. I just think Bivol's a better fighter, and he's just a better counter puncher, and he's an all around better fighter. I feel like with Canelo, if what he's gonna have to do is he's gonna have to fight Bivol like he fought Golovkin, and what I
Which,
mean by
which,
that is
wait,
yeah,
which one? The first one or the first one or the second one or the third one?
I mean all of them. I mean the how he fought Golovkin was I think that's what he has to do to Bivol. I mean, he has to throw more. I think when he fought Bivol, he was just trying to fucking chop down at that arm and just
Yeah.
land one big shot. And I mean, that wasn't the right. I think he was just too. He was on his high horse from knocking Caleb Plant out and Callum Smith, and just fighting like that. That he thought you could fight like that with everybody. You can't. I think he
Yeah.
has to. He needs to change his style with Bivol, and the way he does that, I don't know. That's his problem. He's gonna have to figure that out.
Gotcha. Bivol also did say that, he's pretty cool with coming down to 168. So, I guess it'll kind of depend on if Canelo wants to take that rematch at 168 or 75. But even at 68, you still give Bivol the advantage.
I think so because he's like one of those guys that I don't. It wouldn't be a nasty weight cut. I feel like he walks around like at 185,
Mm,
so he doesn't really need to cut too much weight. If anything, I think he'll be faster. He won't
mm.
be as strong, but he'll be faster and he'll be more elusive. So I think that'd be even worse for Canelo. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think if he fights him again, he has to fight him at 175. Why is he gonna make the guy who won come down weight class? You know what I mean?
Well,
I understand that Canelo is a cash cow and all this and that, but he got beat. Bivol. I mean, Canelo told Bivol he's gonna go up to 175, and he got beat at 175. So why would he do a rematch at a lower weight class?
Bivol could go ahead and get the undisputed at 168, and then he still has his belt at 75, and then he could fight Better Biev at 75 and probably become a two-time undisputed champion. You don't think that makes the most sense, or not really?
Yeah, actually, I didn't think about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that actually makes more sense. But I mean, yeah, I mean, whatever they want to do. I mean, all I know is after I beat Caleb Plant, I'm mandatory for the belt, so it don't matter to me if I face Canelo or Bivol. I don't give a fuck.
Out of those two guys, man, because I know you sparred Bivol and you've been watching Canelo for like the longest. You have so much respect for Canelo. I already know that. But out of those two guys, man, style wise, who do you think gives you the most issues, man? Would it be Canelo? Would it be Bivol? Just styles make fights, man.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know because when I sparred Bivol, he didn't really give me too much issues, and I sparred him a lot. I've never sparred Canelo, so I can't compare because I don't know the styles firsthand. I know Canelo's style from TV, but it's different from being in there.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest with Bivol, I mean, it was a good sparring session, but maybe I don't know, but there'd be two good fights. I don't know who would be better.
Gotcha. And I know that when I've spoken to you before in the past, it was just like, yeah, you want the Canelo fight, but you also want to take the hard road, man. Like you want to fight Caleb Plant, you want to fight David Morrell, you want to fight Charlo. Is that still ideal for you, even though, we already know you're going to be mandatory for the WBC belt? But would you still kind of ideally just want to fight those other guys, build your experience even more, and then get that Canelo fight?
If they give me the opportunity, yes, I'll definitely take those fights. I'll take a fight because the way the way I'm thinking right now, I feel like okay, we could get this fight and it'll already be a massive fight with Canelo after when I beat Caleb Plant. But I think imagine it would be even more massive if I go and take on Charlo. We have a fucking hell of a press run, then we have a hell of a fight. I beat Charlo, and I just feel like the stock goes up like that. I mean, those are two pay-per-view fights right there. Me and Caleb Plant, me and Charlo, and then Canelo after, you know what I mean? So it definitely makes more sense to me, and I'm 100% confident in myself. I'm not scared of nobody, and I know I could beat everybody. So I mean, I'm willing to do it. It don't matter to me.
I mean, shit, man. If you go on that type of run, beat Caleb, Canelo, and Charlo, you probably pound for pound number one, man. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, there's more. I mean, obviously there's a lot of risk because this is boxing, but the reward, I mean, it speaks for itself. That's
yeah,
why I feel like, I mean, people say like I have nothing to lose, bro. That's why I'm not scared. I mean, people say if you could lose, you lose, you're undefeated. But I mean, I believe in myself, and like I said, the risk. I mean, the reward is much greater than the risk. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'm right here to solidify myself and let everybody know that I'm the best. So if this what comes with it, this what comes with it. I know what I signed up for.